going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 24 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we're going to be going over the best defensive tackles currently in MUT 24 at every single budget. This is a video series that we do by positional group. A lot of times when I'm live streaming on Twitch or people reach out to me on Twitter, they'll say, Pop, I got 300K, I need a defensive tackle, who do I pick up? So that's what we're going to cover, and we're going to be doing this all week with a bunch of different positional groups, so make sure you check out those videos. We'll make a playlist for February as well, and we'll link that one down below in the comment section as a pinned comment. As always, we're going to start off with our best free option at defensive tackle, and it's going to come at level 34 of the Season 4 Field Pass. You got a 93 overall Chris Jones, so at a 93 overall, he's going to give you 88 speed, 93 strength, 93 tackle, and then we look at the big three on defensive ends, outside linebackers, and defensive tackles. Block shed, power move, finesse move for Chris Jones, and if we can get all three of these in the 90s, that's going to make the card much better, obviously. Chris Jones, 90 block shed, 94 power move, 85 finesse move. Block shed's probably the most important of the three when it comes to defensive tackles. This is a really good card as is at a 93 overall, and he can get inside stuff for 1 AP, which is the main ability I've been using on all my defensive tackles. In fact, that's what I'm going to recommend on all the players in this video. Double or Nothing is another really good ability for defensive tackles and pass rushers in general, but none of these guys get it at a good discount aside from the best card at defensive tackle, which we'll end the video with. Now with this Chris Jones, once you reach level 55 in the Season 4 Field Pass, you actually do get a token or a collectible that will allow you to upgrade any one of the Season 4 players that are below a 94 overall up to a 94 overall. So in my opinion, when you hit level 55, the best use of the token is going to be on this Chris Jones. You can get him up to a 94 overall, and again, inside stuff for 1 AP is the move to go on that one for the abilities. Let's talk about some players with coins now. So the best defensive tackle under 100,000 coins is going to be all Madden Refrigerator Perry. Another thing to take a note at is the height and the weight. If they're bigger, they're going to take up more space, which clogs the interior of the D line, which makes it more difficult to run up the middle. Refrigerator Perry, obviously he got the nickname Refrigerator for a reason. 335 pounds, 6'2", only 80 speed. I don't really pay attention to that too much there. We're always looking at tackle strength and block shed initially, and then we talked about the power move, finesse move. For a 91 overall card, this card was kind of ahead of its time. 92 block shed, 94 power move, 88 finesse move. You'd have to think he's going to get another upgrade eventually, whether it's Ultimate Legends or another promo, and he's going to be very, very good. He unfortunately can only get inside stuff for 2 AP. The rest of the cards we're going to look at all get it for 1 AP, so you do have to pay a little bit more. This card is only 65,000 coins, so it's a really inexpensive option to maybe get a second defensive tackle out there and get inside stuff on both DT1 and DT2. It definitely plugs up the middle of that D-line and makes it very difficult to run against because of that ability. The best defensive tackle under 150,000 coins will be Kyle Williams. This is a legend card, 93 overall with 81 speed, 94 strength, 94 tackle, 94 block shed, 92 power move, and 87 finesse move. Definitely a huge upgrade over the William Refrigerator Perry, and not too much more coin. He's only about 120,000 coins. Attributes pretty similar, maybe a little bit better, but most importantly, he's going to get that inside stuff for 1 AP. Another really good budget beast. When I had this card on both my main team and my No Money Spent squad, he made so many plays for me in the run game, getting sacks in the pass game as well. Just overall, a really, really good card for the price. Our best defensive tackle under 200,000 coins is going to be Ghost Jaylen Carter, another one that was phenomenal. He adds a little bit more speed at 84, and then the 91 acceleration. You can utilize him as a QB spy occasionally. He's not going to chase down every quarterback in the game, but he does have a little bit more speed than most defensive tackles, especially at this overall. 92 strength, 95 block shed, 90 power move, and 85 finesse move. He also will get inside stuff for 1 AP, recommended ability there, and his price right now currently is about 176K. If you were unaware, pretty much all the 93 overall Zero Chill and Ghost cards are well under 200K right now. He is a little bit more expensive than the others, though, because he's still a very good card, and the Eagles have one of the better themed teams in the game. Vita Vea earlier this year had a Gridiron Guardians card, an 89 overall, that was probably one of my favorite cards of the entire year. He got an upgrade with the playoff promo, and this 94 overall card is pretty good. It wasn't as impactful as the Gridiron Guardians card was for some reason, but he still made plays. Like, he's still a 4 or 4.5 out of 5 in my opinion. He's a big guy, so he's like an upgraded version of of Refrigerator Perry at 347 pounds, 6'4", only 82 speed. We're not worried about that. Look at everything else there. 96 strength, 90 tackle, 96 block shed, 93 power move. The finesse move is very low compared to all of the other cards that we looked at, but I think for 310K, and we're cheating a little bit because this is supposed to be the best defensive tackle under 300K, for 310, he's definitely worth the price point there. But if you do want to save yourself some money, you can go and get for the same price Kyle Williams and Jaylen Carter and have two defensive tackles, both with inside stuff for 1 AP. And if you haven't figured it out, yes, Vita Vea does get inside stuff for 1 AP as well. So let's go over the best defensive tackle in the game, and I got two options. The first one's actually a left end, but we'll use this as a teaching moment for those of you that are unaware. This AKA Madden Beast card is one of my favorite, the best cards I've used in the entire year, and you can actually get this card for free at level 16, 26, 36, and 46. You get Season 4 tokens. You can trade those 4 tokens in for a free BND 94 overall card, and this card is in that pack. So if you want to go ahead and pick him up, that's the best card in the pack in my opinion. He definitely adds a lot more speed, 88 speed, 96 block shed, 94 power move, and 93 finesse move. So he gets the big 3 at 90 plus. He also has 93 tackle, and 96 strength. So how do you play him at defensive tackle? I just want to show you my lineup here. Most players do have a secondary position, but that secondary position costs training. This is a easy way to do it without spending that training. You can see here on my defense screen, he's at left end number 2. If I go over to the specialist screen, Warren Sapp is going to be RDT1, which is rush defensive tackle number 1. And then behind him on the depth chart is that Justin Beast card, RDT2. So anytime I'm in a 4 down lineman set, the way you see it on your screen here is Clay Matthews and Reggie White are going to be on the outside. So like when I'm in regular nickel or big nickel over G, and then the 2 defensive tackles are going to be Sapp and Beast. And that's the way that you can get this card at defensive tackle, which he's going to excel at for sure. And it's a workaround where you don't have to spend your training. And sometimes when you put a player at a secondary position, it decreases their overall, which typically doesn't really impact the gameplay, but I know it can mess with your mentals when you see a card that's supposed to be a 94 overall, and all of a sudden, because you switch to secondary position, he's down to like a 91 or a 92. So this is the workaround for it. And we've also yet to talk about Unstoppable Force. Well, this card gets Unstoppable Force because he's an AKA card. It doesn't stay on the entire game, but it starts on and stays on for I think 5 or 6 plays. It goes away for a little while and then it comes back. This is the #1 way right now to generate a pass rush in the game, and there's only 3 cards that get it, where it either starts on or stays on, and you can see I have all 3 of them: Warren Sapp, Reggie White, and Justin Beast. And the great thing about it for Beast is it costs 0 AP. It doesn't stay on all game, but really I'm just utilizing 1 AP to get him inside stuff, which even at a defensive end, he still gets that ability at a discount. So just a really, really good card, and on average is about 400K if you're going to buy it. But as we explained, you can get it through that Season 4 token pack. And then the best true defensive tackle in the game, and that's why I got these guys as a 1-2 punch, is going to be Super Bowl Warren Sapp, which is an amazing card. 90 speed for a guy that's 303 pounds with all of these other good attributes. To also add in the 90 speed is huge. 95 strength, 90 tackle, 98 block shed. You can get that to 99 with a chemistry item or a strategy item. I wouldn't bother with it, but you can potentially get it there. 95 power move, 94 finesse move, and of course he gets inside stuff for 1 AP. He also gets double or nothing for 1 AP. You have to pick one of the 2. I think inside stuff is more powerful, but double or nothing is a really good ability for pass rushing right now. We'll talk about that in a future video this week. But the other great thing about this card is if you get your lighted up token, that lighted up token will actually give him Unstoppable Force for the entire game. Now to earn that, you have to get to level 10 of the Super Bowl Field Pass. Once you get there, you can only apply this token to 1 Super Bowl Pass player, but I think this is the best card in the game to use that token on because the Unstoppable Force X Factor stays lit up the duration of the entire game. That plus inside stuff is really good. And again, if you want to generate more of a pass rush versus stopping the run, you can use double or nothing and the lighted up token to get Unstoppable Force, and that's a really, really good combination as well. So there you have it. Those are the best defensive tackles in the game right now at every single budget. Let me know who I left off the list. Let me know who you're rocking at DT down below in the comment section. And thank you for watching. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.